Hello everyone, welcome back to Victory at Sea Pacific. This is part 11 of the IJN campaign. And so, as per usual, let's do just a quick recap of what's going on. And so last episode, in episode 10, we faced our first Royal Navy task force with a carrier, the HMS Indomitable, and we were able to sink it with land-based aircraft. They appeared near Palau. And the other, that was the main action that happened. The other thing that's happening is mostly in the east here. We are having our mobile fleet come back and resupply. We did take wake, and then we're having some reinforcements, and we're all going to join the Marshal and then push east. So that's the main things that are happening. We're still trying to conquer the Philippines, but as you can see here, if I right click and go, it says 7 days to wait for an amphibious assault. So we have three ports that are at 98% damage, 71% damage, 90% damage. We've been peppering these guys for a while. But unfortunately, due to the 7-day restriction, we are not able to conquer them yet. We did secure all of the Western Asia here. I am leaving this southern part, the Malaya, Borneo, and Dutch East Indies a little vulnerable for British attacks. The one thing I did do off screen just before I started recording was I set this guy to mid because it has no more aviation fuel, this guy to mid, and Hainan to surplus, and Formosa to surplus, so that we can get some of these what you call it, ports with more aviation fuel. Which just reminds me, the one thing, remember I didn't know what to do with this seaplane tender? Well, I think now I know. Let's click on fleet and let's look at aviation fuel. This thing has 1260 aviation fuel. So since this carries spotter planes and it's like not a good warship, I was like, what can I do with this thing? I finally figured it out just now, just read this instant. We're gonna use this ship to carry fuel, aviation fuel, from ports that need it the most from ports that have surplus to ports that need it, such as in this case. So we would need one here. So what we're gonna do is go to Hong Kong. But the shipyard is not. We can't build one there. Shoot. So what's the quickest way to get? So let's take this guy can remain here, and it can operate in the east. But we need a ship like that in the west that can. So what we're gonna do is go to Shanghai, go to shipyards. And then we're gonna build something that can carry fuel. So obviously, the more planes it has, the more fuel it can carry. So let's go. We could use an aircraft carrier, but that is a bit of a waste. So right here, this thing is 135, so it's not the most expensive thing in the world. We're gonna build one of these. Local AA. No, we're not gonna upgrade it. So we're gonna build that guy, and it's gonna help supply the western area with some of these and transfer fuel. So before we go on, most of the action and our focus here is gonna be on the east. So before we focus on that, let's just check what's going on out in the west. Our shipyards, I'm not going to go over. We did that last time. We're building 2 Yamatos, bunch of carriers, bunch of cruisers, and I think Truck is building some support ships. These Agano class cruisers, light cruisers. So what we're going to do is we've been doing these bombing campaigns. So unfortunately, these guys. The good thing is that once they get repaired, the new aircraft have fuel, so that's a good thing. So what I'm gonna do here is send these guys. I wish I could just send these guys on a suicide mission. So we're gonna send these guys attack here. Hopefully they can do that. If not, and these guys are being repaired. So I'm gonna be sending them against this major port here, and they're gonna be shot down. I mean, it's not a very efficient way of doing things, but it's gonna at least allow me to get new fuel every time I get the aircraft fixed, which is free. At least if, you know, they have a partial wing. I think that's how it works, at least. The other thing I would have liked to do is just send these guys on a scouting mission. So let's just do that right now. What's the range here? So let's send this guy here, 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 here. Alright, that's that guy. This guy. Go here, a little more inward. I just want to make sure that we have nothing coming. This guy's gonna go more towards this side. And this guy is gonna go right over here and scout out this area here, right around the coast. This guy, so we did the coast, we're reaching the edge. So what I'm going to do is patrol this Celebris. Send these guys on a patrol route. And these guys, I think that's it. I mean, yeah, I could do like one of these just to make sure there's nothing lurking in this area here. And that should give it a good visibility at least of what's going on here. We're gonna do the same thing here. Can we launch? We can't launch anything from here yet. This guy is being repaired. But as soon as this guy gets repaired, we're gonna do the same thing with the Dutch East Indies. This guy is gonna waiting to take Manila. The one thing we could do is take Formosa. They're getting repaired. Okay. We could replace this guy with one of these. Hong Kong is still getting repaired. Truck did that amazing job with I think where are the truck bombers? They're returning probably from the Palau Islands. I can't see them right now. But once they return, we'll put them to good use, and we're just gonna pepper the south here. It's the most obvious thing for them to do. Guam can't do anything. This guy can't do anything. Iwo Jima is in the air. Okinawa does have a plane with a ridiculous amount of fuel. So what I would like to do is send them over here and scout out this, like, the edge of this region. As you can see, there's a ridiculous amount of range, but we're gonna do that. And Iwo Jima is okay. So we took care of the aircraft, we took care of the ships, we took care of the scouting. These guys are good. This guy's going there. This guy's convoy hunting. He's gonna intercept this guy. This guy is gonna scout for us. That's a scouting pattern for that guy. This guy's gonna hunt these guys down. What is going on here? Okay, so stuff is happening at truck. We've got Task Force 4 is going to intercept this convoy, and then it's going to meet up at Marshall. These guys need to be taken out. This guy does have a bomber. What can we do with this bomber? Can we attack here? Can we scout? Let's go scout. In fact, it's more valuable to me to have this guy scout this whole area. I don't know if they're gonna have enough fuel to do this, but it's worth it. I don't care if I lose this plane. The scouting is absolutely fundamental. Weak, I don't think I can launch anything. So now that that's done, I do want to take out these guys, but they're gonna have to wait. We've got 3 cruisers here. What are you guys doing? You're just... Huh. I feel they could be doing more than they could be. Let's have these guys close to Marshall so that we can. I want them here so that they can defend, and they'll have support from truck. And then, so that's. Where's my other task force 5? Where's task force 5? Oh, there they go. They're in port. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to intercept this guy. Perfect. You need to join here. That's perfect. Then we have these guys here. Actually, I think there was... Oh yeah, so you guys need to repair or resupply. Can you... Oh, you're out of fuel, so that's as good as it gets. But the good news is that... Remember these guys didn't have any weapons? Now they do. Which is perfect, absolutely perfect. So this guy is coming here, and my hope is that they will be able to fix up all the planes on this mobile strike group. Let's see if I can... yeah, we don't have enough range. Guess this guy could do a patrol. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go back. Who's got the most fuel here? Okay, let's try it again. I want them to do a sweeping. One there, and then I want another fighter to do the same thing on the opposite side, and I want one that has a good amount of fuel. So you're gonna go here and do the same thing on this side. I wanna know what's in these dark areas. And why the hell not? I mean, I don't expect anything on the other side. Let's go see Shokaku. I really don't expect anything on this side, but let's just, for shoots and giggles, send one in this quadrant. Perfect. So that's gonna give us great visibility here. We're using the range of our aircraft to our maximum ability. And that's it. Now all we have to do is wait for accelerate time a little bit, and have these guys come here, because without these guys go there, and this guy with all those wonderful supplies go here. Look at those. Ooh, vessel spotted. Let's see. So what did we spot? The 2 carrier fleets and the submersible. So the submersible, which so we know where their carrier fleet is. Now I want him to run deep, and I want him to just get away from that. I'm not gonna. We don't have torpedoes. What we're gonna do, right? The only thing we can do is scout. So we know where they are, though. We know they're here. They're near Johnston, and we know there's another carrier right about here. So let's speed this up again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep watching the eastern front. I think the west front is good to go. And then always keep an eye on our next amphibious assault. So that's gonna be Manila. 6 days. Because we want those cruisers to get on with it. Gonna keep an eye on this guy, and this guy, and these guys. Let's see what our search patterns will reveal. So we've got these planes scouting up here in the southwest. See how it doesn't look like all of our planes actually made it, like the one that was supposed to go here didn't quite make it. So okay, there he goes. Scouting is the name of the game in this episode, guys. It's really powerful, because if you know where they are, you know how strong they are, you can react, right? You won't get caught with your pants down. I don't know what this guy, I think he's going to Hawaii, which is okay. I don't expect this guy to survive, but if he does, that would be nice. All I want him to do is shadow that group so we know where they are. And in fact, it would be nice if this guy actually went and shadowed the other guy. But I think that's what these guys are doing. They're gonna go sink that guy. They do have torpedoes. So this is our Marshall Islands bomber. Ooh, what's going on here? Five cargo ships against 3 cruisers. Okay. Intercombat. That seems like a fair fight. Let's bring these guys up here. I don't know where this fleet is. Right here. Okay. Let's take these guys. And let's get this thing going. We have the Furutaka, the Kako, and the Eoba. The Eoba is actually pretty good. And they turn to face us. Like seriously, guys? Task Force 3 has engaged. Okay, give me a second for that. I'm gonna go to Task Force 3 right after this. Enemy fleet destroyed. I don't like it when things are left to the AI, honestly. Oh my god, these guys are launching torpedoes. I wonder how effective those would be. Not very effective. mystery. What exactly did you face? And did we... Oh my god, we got DDs? What? See, this is what I mean, guys. Like, were they actually damaged like this? Not very good there. Did our plane scout out properly here? In the southwest. So we've got the submersible and the destroyer. So these guys, that is awesome. I want you to go run deep though. Don't do any of that. Run periscope depth stuff. Now I still don't know where that carrier is. It's a bit of a shame. This guy is still in intercept. This guy is still intercepting. Ooh, what do we have here? Where was Task Force 3? Oh, you're like hidden there. You know, we're gonna chill there. And we need to bomb Mindanao, like pretty damn quick here. There you go. Yeah, Mindanao needs to be bombed. Like, wrong payload. Mindanao needs to be put in its place again. Naval, Manila is okay. Okay. Let's go back here. Task mobile fleet has almost made it. This guy is almost in range. This guy is still on its way. This guy is almost getting to our... You guys, wow, lots of... We need to, like... It's one thing I'm gonna start doing here. We're gonna deploy some fleets to interdict some of these convoys. I don't know where they're going, but this area, we need more ships to intercept. And well, I guess that's what these guys are for, right? We're just gonna clean up here. So as long as everybody is intercepting something, so you are intercepting this guy, you're intercepting this guy, you are chasing. What are you? I need 14 knots for some reason. Because there's lots of damage. So unfortunately these guys are actually... I don't think we're fast enough to do anything. We need to repair these guys. Need these cruisers to get on with it as well. Okay, so we are here. So we got one fleet at dock, and here's gonna be our see if this pays off and we can actually change up our planes here. Oh, look at this. View map, what's going on? The Task Force 4 is engaging these guys. Yes, enter combat. We want a line formation. Probably don't want DDs to be doing this. Let's get these guys. Actually, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Let them. So everybody proceed in this direction, please. At about this speed. Actually, let's put it in this direction. We need to intercept these guys. They seem to have stopped moving. Oh, no. Oh, those are huge fleets. Okay, now that we're in range, we're gonna slow down. Got destroyers being valiant here. You can hear battleship fire. This guy is dodging pretty well. Not well enough. Let's turn this way. Oh, no, this way. I always think the red is the enemy, but in this case, they're not. Everybody head this direction at half speed. And let's just get real. The Shinya class torpedo boat is now available. Okay, interesting. Task Force 2. I would like to go see that in a second. Why are you shooting at the guy in the back? Guys, come on. Oh, look at that crossfire. Nice. Let's go check out Task Force 2 here. Oh, you're the submersible. Of course you're being engaged. And there's a whole carrier group right next to you. Let's slow this down and see if we can take these guys, combine them. So our mobile fleet is our mobile fleet needs to resupply and Yeah, guys, I think unfortunately we have to go back here because there's no, we have to get fuel. The good news is that as I suspected, we're getting repaired. But I need us to repair here at the Marshall Islands so that we can also get fuel. The good news is Task Force is also 4 is also here. Task Force 5, your battleships, and you've engaged the cargo ships. Okay. You guys are the ones I sent to intercept right there. Enter combat. Let's get you in a line formation. And it's kind of a rinse and repeat, guys, here. We're just gonna... I don't know which way they're going, but we're gonna put them right here. We're gonna go at full speed. Select the whole squadron, okay. And head in this direction, please. Okay, so let's see if they turn around as they usually do when they see us. See, makes more sense, you know, than getting away from that. So we want to intercept them here. These guys don't want to fight. Finally, an AI that smart. We're doing 25 knots. We're, you know, we have no damaged ships, so thankfully we can do that kind of speed. What I'm hoping is that once we come on, guys. See, what I'm worried is what else is happening while I'm doing this. Okay, let's hope that. Okay, so we're going to go the other way. Finally, they're coming back. Nice. Perfect. That's them out of the way. Let's go back to slow this down. Okay, now Task Force 5. What's your next convoy? Task Force 4. What are you doing? Are you... Intercept these guys. And you, sir, you need to... Would like you guys to come and this region here. And how are our planes doing? Okay, our planes are doing pretty good. How are we doing with assaulting this thing? 1 day, perfect. This thing is at 89% damage. These guys are in the air. These guys are still low on fuel, unfortunately. Hong Kong. Can you launch your planes? No, you cannot. Formosa, you're gonna, you still got flights in the air. How is the truck doing with these? Okay, they're still building. Let's go here to Shanghai and build us. Let's build us a tanker, troop, cargo, and ammunition. Let's do 2 cargos. Alright, so Shanghai is building all of our ships there. How's the Task Force 1 doing? He's still on the way. This guy is being redeployed. This guy is intercepting. And this guy is intercepting as well. Okay. Let's get on. You, sir. Do one of these. I really want you to find me the carrier. Pretty please. Oh yeah, I was supposed to figure out what to do with you guys. 62% damage. Yeah, let's keep wrecking you guys. You guys go there, and you guys attack Resupply. We're the closest ones, so we could go for these guys as well. Anyways, all in due time, guys. All in due time. Okay, how close are we to that one day being? There we go. Amphibious assault, please. Can they even get in there? Are they not able to launch an amphibious assault? Are they stuck? Well guys, you know what? Whoever does it first, because actually if I can... These guys are pretty much dead, so they should be okay. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I don't know if I can actually do anything there. These guys still have no aviation fuel. Collecting from Hainan. Hopefully this guy will collect and then oh, we got some okay. Perfect. So they win. I don't know what's going on with Manila, but they seem not to be able to take it out. These guys should have no problem. Yeah, you guys see that was kind of my mistake of not making these guys meet priority. I've been able to keep my bombing campaigns there, but 400 war bonds. Let's see if this gives us any. It's not a, I don't think it's an objective. Oh yeah, we do have war bonds. So you, sir, come up here, here, and then attack this guy. This guy, I don't know, he's, I don't know what the hell. We're gonna have to wait another 7 days there. You're just gonna have to chill there. Nine bombers. Ooh, shit. We did manage to bomb them and bomb these guys. Forgot about their fighters, but they're not gonna have much left here once I bomb the crap out of them. We got quite a few war bonds, so having planes is not gonna be an issue here. This guy's about to intercept. These guys send out some want to take out these guys. Tankers. Yeah, go ahead. Let's take out these guys. Do you guys see how much more effective carriers are? Wow, guys, we need carriers. Speaking of we need carriers, how are our task groups? Oh my god. How are my carriers doing? Still working their way. Torpedo boats, torpedo boats. Let's go to Yokosuka, which is I think our carrier building. Oh, they're full. Okay, but Tokyo. Tokyo is building a whole bunch of cargo ships. Kure, I think, is building the Nagasaki. Are you free? Yeah. You could build me some more Shokakus. Build me one, please. One Shokaku, please, with ketchup. Okay. Not very effective here, guys. Actually, I think we did kill quite a few. So let's engage all these guys. We're wrecking their... Tokyo has finished building. Where are you? Torpedo boats, okay. Yamato. Nah, we're not gonna build too many Yamatos just yet. We'll get there. Oh, what's happening here? 36 fighters? 2 carriers. Ooh, that's a lot of fighters, guys. That is a lot of fighters. Oh. I don't know if that's why the Americans can put up a fight even with 1 or 2 carriers. They really have a lot of. They can match like twice the amount of Japanese carriers because they just carry more planes. I mean, 36 fighters. That's like pretty much all of the. And we need to take advantage of our zeros before, you know. Task Force 15, who are you? Marshall Islands. Yeah, sure. Enter combat. These are our 3 little cruisers. Hopefully they won't get wrecked. Line formation. The key here is gonna be to stay outside of the range. Is it just one guy? Are you kidding me? Well, the AI did their work there. Okay, where's the rest of them? Is that it? So we're still going after these guys. Task Force 4, did you take any damage? You didn't. Perfect. Keep heading this way. You guys head on over here. Resupply. You see any more bombers? 15 fighters. Yeah, we lost a lot of bombers. But the good news is they don't cost anything to fix up, so. The Unryu class carrier is now available. So Mutsu class destroyer, 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 destroyer. The I-400, oh my god, do you guys know what that is? That is a super weapon of the Japanese. It was the largest carrier, the largest submarine pretty much ever built until like the 60s or something. It was like a double hull, like it's like 2 submarines combined almost, and it had the ability to carry and launch aircraft. I think 3 of them. Oh my god, that would be crazy. We're gonna start building those. We have a bunch of new stuff that we're gonna go check out right now, actually. So let's go to one of our ports here. Let's go to who's yeah, you don't need to. Tokyo. Okay, let's go to Tokyo. So I'm still wondering if this is the Taiho. I'm thinking that's the Taiho or the Shinano. Probably the Taiho. So we've unlocked another carrier. The Unryu is kind of similar to a Hiryu. It's like an Hiryu. It's like it's supposed to be mass produced. Alright, so that's what we're going to compare it to. So you can see it costs just about the same. It has less range, same armor, same days to build, and same aircraft. So guys, again, why would anybody build anything but a Hiryu or a Shokaku? No reason to. The other thing was the aircraft. So we unlocked 2 new aircraft. The Zero we always had. The Kate we always had. I can't remember. The Aichi Jake. So this guy has a ton of range. Now I can see the use of having like a, if they have this crazy range, the use of having, ooh, here we go. This is one of the new ones. So the G4M Betty, which is a twin engine bomber, 1500 nautical mile range, and it has 4 bomb damage, cost 15. It's fast. So it's slower than an Emily. It does less damage. So why would I do? Why the hell would I build one of those? I mean, look at this. It has same torpedo bomber capability. Can't drop depth charges. Dogfight strength is the same. It's got half the range, and it's slower. Guys, if you know anything that I don't know, please in the comments below tell me why anybody would pick this G4M Betty over an Emily. Because so far, I'm not gonna bother. I'm trying to figure out what's the other aircraft that A6M0. The Kate we had, I think it must have been this spotter. So a 0 has 1600 nautical mile range and it's extremely fast. So I can use those to scout. So I don't see, yeah, I don't see any advantages in upgrading these aircraft, which is good. Means I get to save on war bonds. And the carrier was useless, so a little disappointing on those. Who are you? Fighters? Oh my god, guys, this is bad. This is bad. That means there's a carrier here. 15 dive bombers going here to Marshall Islands. Which is a basic port, doesn't have a lot of AA, so that is not good. Okay guys, we have a carrier nearby and I sure hope that it can't be these guys because these guys are here. So we have, I'm thinking that's the Saratoga and the Yorktown, and then this must be the Hornet then. You keep oh shit. Alright, let's see how much damage these guys are gonna do. So we got a lot of fighters going after these guys. Should make continue. Oh shit. They're bombing Marshall. And here it is. Okay, let's slow this down, guys. Hear you. Do you have any bombers? Does anybody have anything on deck? No. So Our fighters are following this guy. They're faster, they should get there. I'm gonna take... I don't know if these guys have the range, unfortunately. And all of our bombers are coming back. Not too happy. I got caught with my pants down, guys. Despite all the scouting that I did. Oh, ooh, 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 here we go. 15 dive bombers. Let's wreck these guys. Let's go over here. I don't think we need that many fighters. $23, $20. Yeah, you guys return. We don't need that many fighters. We need a cap. We need combat air patrol. Fighters. Why can't we not? So we got 23 fighters plus 20. That is more than enough. These 25 are coming back. These 13 should come back as well. And I can't believe that these guys are outrunning us. These are zeros. Hello. 4 and 23. So good luck sending another wave towards us, though. 6 destroyers. What we do want to do is get these guys in here in case they do make it through, so that we can have some AA. Those guys are about to intercept. Go over here. So what did we launch here? We launched 8 dive bombers. That should be enough to kill the carrier. They have basically no AA, so that should do it. I mean, if it was the other carrier force, we would be in deep trouble. Granted, we do have a lot of fighters. As you can see, from our loadouts, they're all pretty healthy. And we did repair a little bit when we were... Okay, what's going on here, guys? Yeah, we should be able to catch up. Come on, guys. Don't do this to me. Let's take advantage. Oh, torpedo bombers. Yeah, it's a little overkill, but can't believe they dared attack Marshall, these guys. Alright, you guys, USA dive bombers, go attack. See, I want these guys to get ahead and then attack. Come on. Take them out. Okay, we're not gonna catch these guys, so just come back here, and you guys come back here. I can't. Okay, so we did do some work here. You guys come over here, intercept. Can you not? Okay, you can't. 25 fighters, can you do it? You're running out of fuel, never mind. Oh, these guys are running out of fuel. 4 dive bombers left. Okay, what do we have here? 4 fighters. Perfect. 4 fighters. Engage. 23 fighters. Engage. Should be able to wreck these guys. I don't think you guys are needed. Just chill here. Two fighters USA. And I think that just did it. Our cap here, they got plenty of fuel, so we're just gonna send them. We're just gonna have them hover here and just do one of these. So our dive bombers are on the way, and this should be over pretty soon. This is the task force that I need to worry about, which our submarines are tracking pretty nicely. And I want to see what else, how are they sending our way here. Midway is to 72%. Eight dive bombers. I don't think these guys have anything left, so what we're gonna do, send them to intercept these planes. We're gonna be directly in their path so they can't escape us. There we go. And then we're gonna go to combat and then watch these guys. See which is this carrier that had the audacity to come and strike a Japanese Empire island. I want to see who is it. Who is it that was able to sneak this surprise attack? The Saratoga. Well, hello, Saratoga. Alright, so now we're gonna play the game of find dive bombers. So we have how an item, which apparently decided that's decided that they're not gonna fight this war anymore. I don't know what's going on here, but oh, it looks like we're glitching again, are we? For example, why can't I click on how? Where's the rest of how? And oh my god, look at this, guys. Even if these guys decide to be traitors and not follow orders, they're all scattered. Our zeros are there intercepting. So I think item squadron is going to be the first one to go after these guys. Alright, speed us up. Good old Saratoga. Brave of you. Brave. But I'm afraid you're gonna be suffering a similar fate to your sister ship there, the Lex. If, of course, our bombers decide to what are we shooting now? Okay, here we go. Obviously we got the US Navy AA here. This guy obviously didn't do very well. Oh, that AA though, huh? No, Lexington AA. Oh my god, look at that. Jesus. Oh. Guys, I have a feeling this is gonna be a bit tougher than the light cruisers. Wow. Yeah. Wow. AA. US Navy AA. So who are you? You are Jake Squadron. And you are King Squadron. I would think King Squadron and Jake Squadron. Charlie Squadron is torpedo bombers. Alright, let's follow Jake Squadron. Jake Squadron does have, what is it, 5 flights? And they're closer together, so hopefully... There they go. I can't believe this much AA is coming out of these two ships, because it's not the destroyer. But you know what? All it takes is like 2 bombs. You can down all the planes you want, buddy. Not gonna be enough. And there you go. There goes. Good job on trying to... Your A gunners did well, I must say. Pretty impressive. But not impressive enough. Should we go for the Concorde? Oh no, look, these guys are bombing this guy anyway, so I think he's dead. Yeah. But, wow, I did not expect AA. Are we still bombing? What's going on here? We're still losing planes. Oh, they're bombing it. It's over. Lexington task group has been destroyed, guys. They're down. They are dead. Right here. This is Lexington Spade. No, sorry, the Saratogas. What am I talking about? But I can't imagine what a task group with a lot more ships would do to my planes. That AA is ridiculous, and I have to keep that in mind. Alright guys, we got caught with our pants down, but we managed. We managed, and we're gonna go in. Destroyers, we're gonna have to deal with. See, they have 4 cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships. This is like so much more AA, so we're gonna have to rely on surface ships to do some of the work here too, which is where Task Force 4 comes in. And look at all this sea of red planes. Okay. Alright, let's recall all these bad boys. There we go. Looks like everybody's coming back home. Let's get these planes repaired. This guy's still chasing. What are we doing? Like 26 knots? Oh, that's our convoy. That's our convoy. Okay, never mind. Which is great because we do have some supplies, but when this convoy comes in, we're gonna have that many more supplies. So, who have we spotted? A battleship and a destroyer. Is that like the Prince of Wales and the I forgot what the other one. The British had 2 ships. So I don't like this very much. So new plan. Head on over here. 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 And then here. And probably within range. Yeah, they are. You know what this means, guys. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna bother because they're gonna destroy this. But that's gonna be for next time, guys. Saratoga's down, so all that's left is Yorktown and maybe Hornet. I don't know what the other one they could have. So we took out the Enterprise, the Lexington, and the Saratoga. 3 carriers down for the United States Navy. They're left with only 2 carriers in the Pacific. And once we rearm and resupply and reinforce, things are not looking very good for them, guys. Things are not looking good. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave comments and let me know what you guys think. And see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.